Buenas noches. Researcher Demondius Amstra. Scott, guys. What's up, guys? Riri here, bringing you some S&D on WMD. A little public. I got my beautiful friend in here with me. His name's Goldie. You guys might know him. You know, he's kind of that, kind of one of those GB All-Stars. So, I'm just playing. Yeah, a little public match here. Hopped on, all of a sudden Goldie showed up, dude, and I'm like, boss, let's do this. Because rarely do I actually get to play with my boys, dude, my longtime gaming pals. Sometimes I'm blessed with Shadow and Nuggies, and but rarely am I blessed with Goldie. And so I was pretty excited, man. We had a lot of fun, played a couple games, and this was actually the first game that we played together, and so I thought I'd post it, because I put up a decent score. So yeah, if you guys haven't, dude, check out Goldie's game against Team Fear Girls, dude. That shit is dope. I was watching, in fact, if you guys don't know, there is a player on that team. Her name, I guess, I didn't know she played for Team Fear Girls, but her name is Dream Crazy. She actually, I used to watch and follow a lot of the pro circuit for Modern Warfare 2, and she was actually on a really decent team. I can't remember the players off the top of my head, but I do remember her because she was the only girl ever to have qualified for the pro circuit. So her name is Dream Crazy, and if you watch, she actually did really well. You can tell that she's probably the most experienced out of all those girls, and so just so you guys have a backstory, there's a reason for that. She was good enough at the time to play with a team of 3 dudes, and they basically, you know, had her on the squad, and they played Extravagant Icons at the time. And she did pretty well. I mean, that's a tough team for anybody to play against. She did good. So yeah, so I thought that was cool. Goldie didn't get a chance to type that on there, so just for anybody who's watching it or who did watch that, little information for you. But dude, does anybody else think this is probably the most balanced map on the game? Just had to throw that in there. Yeah, I like WMD. Fuck, I don't know. It's cool. Like for Dom, it's all right. Like I like the B because there's many points. You know, I guess I like it a lot because you can nade the fuck out of it. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that's actually, dude. Even if you're playing GB, that's actually a sick spot to watch fucking B bomb, dude. Like, I know I'd run a GB on here a couple times, and I don't know why I never thought of that spot. So kind of a money spot anyway for that. But yeah. Dude, speaking of pro circuit, anybody concerned? Anybody concerned about what the fuck's gonna happen with the PSN deal? Like, how many people have gone out and bought PlayStations just so they could go on there and play it competitively? And now PlayStation's kind of like, fuck you guys. We're gonna put this thing up kind of when we want, and blah blah blah. It doesn't even matter anymore. Like, this kid right here, by the way, this Gerd to the Bark dude. Like, he wasn't, like, shit-talking or anything, but he was so mad, dude. He got so mad at me. He's like, if I had no recoil, like, Minnesota, I'd drop fucking X amount of kills, too, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, it's called burst fire, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, just don't fucking R-trig, dude, the fucking whole time while you're shooting, bro. Burst that thing, dude. You know? Welcome to fucking Black Ops, man. Like, you know, this is Modern Warfare 2, bro. You can't just fucking hammer to the fucking stick here, bud. You gotta finesse it, dude. You gotta treat it like a lady, bro. So, anyway, I had to throw that out there, but what is everybody gonna do about that? I want, you know, I don't know. It's gonna get figured out. It's not a big deal, but I don't know. I think it's frustrating to think, you know, this is a pro circuit. Like, this is, you know, when we say pro, I mean, you talk about professional, you know what I mean? Like, you're talking about, I mean, that's a very serious thing. So what's going to happen, dude, if, like, another MLG event pops up, let's just say Nats, right? And some kid hacks the network again, and it's down. You know? I mean, there's obviously ways to figure it out, but it's like, you know, how do you get to qualifiers? How do you have PCL? How do you even run the ladder? You can't run the ladder unless you've got network up. You can't do it. Like, you cannot run the ladder without network up. So how do you even get to nats? You know what I mean? It's just shit like that where it's like, wow, you know, like that's kind of sketch. And then there's people out there. I mean, I have a PlayStation already. I can give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. You know, but there's lots of people, man, that bought them strictly just for this. So that shit is fucking wild, dude. Yo, peep game on this tier right here. Okay, so I saw this down the corner. I saw him up here. Stupid play. Do the fucking derp. Sit. All right. Peep game on this nade, yeah, real quick. I do this all the time in pubs. I'll do it in GBs too. I'll just launch a random fucking nade and put it in a spot where I think someone would be. Just test the nade spots. Sheboygan. I mean, that dude just got fucking shat on. So, another little something for you. Usually people are going to be in this back area. I mean, it's like always the case. And I went for the defuse here even though I saw this dude coming. And I go for the win. Even in pubs, I hate losing. I hate losing. Yeah. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I hate losing. And so I'm always going ham, like every day. Every time I play this game, like I get pissed off and I want to win. I hate losing. It's a fatal flaw. I'm a very competitive person. So anyway, back to the gameplay here. We're back to the plan. Yeah, so could be kind of weird. I know everybody and their mothers posted a video about it, but I just thought I'd throw my 2 cents and just say, you know what, I just think it's a bad idea to have it on PlayStation now that we see that the system's that vulnerable, you know? Just a bad idea. It should be on Xbox. I think it, you know, the thing that pisses me off the most is I went out and got involved and bought an Xbox because I thought that the PCI was going to be on the box. And then I get all lined up on the Xbox, get used to the controls, we start running tourneys. Ooh! Get the D kid. This kid was so mad about this too right here, dude. He's like, oh, I gotta see this. And he just watches me fucking derp, and he's like, oh, okay, all right. Super funny. Sport dude. You just feel bad for kids sometimes, you know. Anyway. So yeah, you know, I made the transition, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, hey, cool, check this out, Pro Circuit on PlayStation. I was like, oh, that's fucking sweet, you know. Can I get a refund on my box? And never happened. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think MLG would be stupid to keep with PlayStation. I just honestly do. I mean, that's like saying, okay, we're going to invest millions and millions of dollars in a system that you can't secure. And anybody who's familiar with any kind of business just understands that investing millions and millions of dollars, you want to have basically, it's like a sure win. It's like you know, people don't gamble in business. You know, it's not like you're going to the horse track and you're saying, oh, you know, Humdingy the greatest, fucking, you know, the horse is, you know, I mean, it's just people, you're not going to bet millions and millions of dollars on a fucking horse race. You know what I mean? Like, you want to bet on a sure thing. And, you know, at this point, it's not a sure thing when it comes to the PlayStation Network, so. Yeah. And, dude, last thing, I got to comment on this, alright? I get worked here, by the way, just nothing I could do. There's too many dudes, and one thing I'm usually pretty good at is focusing my fire on one guy and letting the other guy kill me. At least I get the one kill. And unfortunately, this game I didn't do a very good job of that, but it is important that you do that, that you stick to one guy, you fire on him, and you make sure you take him out first and foremost. But, dude, last thing. Has anyone been watching the fucking Stills Boss Jacoby little war, dude? That shit is funny now. Oh my god. Dude, okay, so I just watched that last one where Stills basically just, I mean, he's forcefully placed his fucking genitalia within Boss Jacoby's rear region. You know what I mean? I mean, it was forceful. And I just think it's so funny, dude, how, like, the bigger you get on YouTube, the more obligated you feel, like you have to, I don't know. I can just tell that Boss is that kind of dude that's just like total like sub rider. Like he's like, yeah, I got how many subs, bro? How many subs you got, bro? Getting out. Yeah, getting out. It's like, dude, I got 170 subs, and I bet you, dude, even though I don't GB ever anymore, I bet you that I would fucking shat on Jacoby. I bet you I would. And I know I wouldn't shat on Stills. You know what I mean? Like, if we beat Stills' team, it'd be like one of my better performances, and it would have been great communication, and everything would have just worked. So, I'm not going to take sides, but the fact is Stills is just a better player than Boss, flat out, proven. Like, go look at ladders, go look at teams Stills has had, like, flat out. Like, I'm not going to get into the details about who IP floods and this and that and the other, but flat out, like, so I think that shit is funny. So anyway, what was that, 18 and 4 or 5? I can't see it. 10K. I dropped 10K. That's sick. For me, that's good. You drop 10K every once in a while. So anyway, you guys are my beautiful Facebook people, YouTube people. I love all of you guys. Thanks for watching. Love you. Research. Vamonos.